this introduction to the Buteyko method. This is a video presentation series for the Learn Buteyko podcast about the classical Buteyko method. That is, a breathing method that can prevent and cure any chronic disease. I am going to try to give you an accurate description of why this method works, so that you have a viable option for the treatment of your chronic symptoms. This introduction is necessary in order to highlight the scope of the health benefits it has for those who practice it in the way it was intended from its inception. The more one delves into the purpose and history of this great discovery, the more one sees the need to teach it and explain it exactly as it was intended, without adding or diluting any aspect of it. So let me start this presentation with a question to you. Would you agree, or have at least considered, that a change is needed when it comes to the treatment of your chronic symptoms? Would you get a sense of hope if you understood that you don't have to rely on constant visits to the doctor, leading in most cases to the prescription of medications as the only solution? Many times even to the prescription of another medication for the side effect of the one that didn't even work in the first place. Even if initially it alleviated the suffering, but never addressed the true cause of it. The truth is that dynamics like this one are not going to restore the long-term natural balance of your body. How about you being able to manage your own health, yourself, in any place, at any time, for any chronic disease that you might have? Because this is what you can accomplish with the Buteyko method. This is the scope of it, and that's why I encourage you to learn more about it. When it comes to the solution to any problem, the true cause of it must be understood. All science must follow this principle. Does the medical profession address chronic diseases from the root cause? Have you perhaps assumed that they do? Because some certainly do, but most don't. Have you ever thought about what your symptoms really are? Yes, they can be painful, debilitating, disconcerting, but are they there for no reason? Perhaps those symptoms are trying to tell you something. Buteyko himself addressed this, saying, "So far, Western medicine believes that nature is stupid, and one can interfere and recast it with impunity. But we must learn why nature is doing certain things and how sensibly we have to act towards it. Your symptoms, therefore, are there to defend you, and it could be very useful for you to know this in order to reframe the way in which you view them, so that you can start the healing process." In remote Siberia, in the Soviet Union, a great scientist grappled with the question of the root cause of chronic diseases for 40 years and created a very effective breathing method to reverse them, even those of psychological and emotional nature. Of course, as with everything worth knowing today, you are going to have to suspend your disbelief, because this great medical scientist, Konstantin Pavlovich Buteyko, discovered that at the root cause of all chronic diseases, which he called diseases of civilization, was a habit that you have been advised to follow an infinite number of times. Not only that, this habit messes with the biochemistry of a molecule that is so fundamental for the functioning of your organism, that some scientists have gone as far as to say, and I quote, "Given all basic biosynthetic processes in a cell, it can be proved that without this molecule, life is absolutely impossible." The problem is, you have also been misinformed about this basic component for life, telling you that it is little less than a poison. In our next video, we are going to start to outline and link together these two fundamental aspects of the Buteyko method and the theory behind it.